Hello fellow traders, this is Paul Limo. I wanted to revisit a stock we had in the trading pond here a few weeks ago, and it's getting the classic cycle breakout we always look for, and really pretty chart. Just wanted to come back to it just to let you know what's happening with it. It's OSCR, Oscar Health. We'll break down the cycles here in a minute. But first, before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps us reach more traders like you and keeps you updated on our latest trading tips. Also, we're looking for talent, maybe someone who's not locked into their own way of trading and is open to exploring a new outside-the-box form of cycle-based trading, which we use to swing trade equities and day trade indexes, SPY, QQQ, and futures. If you have any interest in that, DM me through our social media or email me at paul@bitcointradingclub.com and I'll give you more information. Also, a reminder that the market rating is still tenuous. It's a C-, been holding there for a few weeks, and with this situation in Iran right now, this thing could still fall off a cliff. This is why you got to really wait for the price action to set up to go full tilt. Right now, we have we're looking for higher lows, so we're potentially getting that. And so we want higher highs. We got a higher high right here, but not by much. In fact, it didn't really close above that prior pivot. But if we have higher lows here, probably, good chance it may want to come back to fill that gap at minimum. But if we get some bad news out of Iran on this whole nuclear debacle over there, this could potentially fall through that big support down there at the breakout from this big spike right here. That would be down, potentially down to 40,000. So just be cautious. We have a lot of good looking charts, and no reason to think that's going to change, but you never know with all this geopolitical stuff going on. Let's go back to Oscar and break that down a little bit further. So these are the kind of charts to really look for. The very strong base momentum and key cycles. This is a TY-2 cycle, 3.5-year cycle. Right there, a little bit over 3.5, actually right at 3.5. And we had internal cycle. The key internal cycle was a 5 to 7 month, apparently. Yep, 5 to 7 month. And breakout of a 3 to 4 month high was your entry signal right there today. So chart wise, it really looks good, cycle wise and price squeeze wise. So once that TY2 cycle set, you really didn't have a cycle-based price squeeze setting up until this latest pullback. You had lower lows here at this $10 psychological price point off of the TM3 cycle. Now the TM looks to be TD9 cycle right here got violated on a TM3 cycle pullback, but this most recent pullback on the let's look at that cycle there. A little bit over the 5 to 7 month cycle. It's like a TM3 plus, basically. Not at a TM4 cycle to probably over here a little bit. But you're going to get that breakout of the trend line probably pretty soon. You got the key cycle support here at the psychological price point, 15-hour PPP. Just basically violated just by a little bit, not by much, down to that 1380 or so area. So we get the key breakout of the base, and looks like overnight, after hours, about 1950 on that. So it's getting some follow through on that, and if we get that breakout of that 3.5-year line with juice, this thing can go places. So when we get back, I'll break down some price targets on it based on cycles and momentum. If you're unfamiliar with any of the trading terms I'm using, you can find our club lingo at bitcointradingclub.club/lingo. Okay, looking at the cycle channel targets, this is a TY-1 cycle off of lows. It's a 1.5-year cycle. Typically our cycles off the cup lows are usually about a 5 to 7 month cycle. 80 to 90% of the time. This is one exception, TY1 cycle. Now, north channel of that is probably around $30 by the time it gets up there. That would be a 50% plus gain from here. If you caught it down here, it'd be 100% gain. Now if it hits 1x of the channel, 45 bucks, it'd be 133% or so on that. And 2x would be 200% from the this breakout point, 200% plus. Now when you get outside of the base BMI, I like to remind you that when the post breakout consolidation zone sets, the highs of that channel, you can oftentimes extrapolate 200% out of that. So let's just say we got the breakout of the base around 27 or so. Let's just say hit 30 bucks, pull back inside of it. 200% gain out of the PBC zone is 60 bucks plus 30 would be a $90 target on it, which overshoots that 2x on it. Could be about a 3x channel on that. But the base BMI is huge, 15 base BMI, and in this price point, I don't think you're going to be able to project 15 on the breakout of the base BMI. That would take it to 380 plus 23. It'd be $400 plus. And I just think with all this basement supply coming in from a breakout of $5 price point, it's unrealistic. I think it's much more realistic that the cycle channel targets will hit. Now, breakout of the actual pivot over here is around 35 plus. So if you extrapolate 2 times the breakout of the left-hand side of the pivot, basically 35 times 2, 70 bucks plus 30, $100 plus. So either way, this thing can move. It's got a really good cycle setup on it, very good momentum, and really good pattern quality in this price squeeze, especially back down to that $10 PPP. So keep an eye on it. OSCR, Oscar Health Inc. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.